My name is Josh Wroblewski, and I'm the lighting designer for Equus at Nevada Conservatory Theater. Equus is a very psychological show. There's a young boy going to a psychiatrist who's trying to discover why this boy committed a crime. The thing is that the psychiatrist kind of dives into his own mind to try to find out what's kind of wrong with his life through this boy's actions. Because this is such a psychological show, we have a very abstract set, and the lighting needs to kind of complement both of those. The use of color in this show is very important for me. There's a lot of times that we are in like the doctor's office, and the psychiatrist and the boy are just talking to each other. And for those kind of scenes, I really wanted to use muted colors. They're kind of absent of life. The psychiatrist is trying to discover himself through kind of a midlife crisis. The boy is taken away from what he really loves and truly feels happiness with. So, but when we go into his memories and relive some of the moments where he's with his horses, he's really kind of reliving his happiest moments. There's just a flood of color, flood of texture, and we really see the happiness through the lighting. The show kind of jumps around a lot from location to location or between memories, and because I wanted to kind of ignore the reality of the show, that they're in a doctor's office, that they're going through all this, and I really wanted it to be in the mind. A lot of transitions are a lot faster. Like if you were to recall a memory of a time you were young and at a birthday party, it wouldn't take you a long time to get there. You would instantly kind of appear. So that's kind of how I've set up the show, to jump from memory to memory quickly as you would in your mind. I really wanted to bring the audience into the minds of all these characters. So on top of the use of color to represent different emotions, there's also certain looks and certain effects that I have designed to create not only an emotional response to each of these moments, but also a physical response. And I think that will really help convey what's going on stage and really help the audience internalize what's going on. Through the use of line, texture, shadow, and color, we're able to really kind of ignore reality and really dive into the minds of all these characters. It's very abstract, very conceptual, and we're able to experience the ideas and understand the forms and emotions of all these characters without thinking we're in a doctor's office or we're on a beach. We're able to just experience what's going on stage without having to think too much. In this production of Equus, the designers really didn't want to hide anything from the audience. From the very beginning, we know that this is in the minds of all these characters. So, you don't hide stuff in your mind. So we didn't want to hide the lights. We didn't want to hide the structures that everything was sitting on. So we wanted everything totally exposed, like it would be as you were tearing down the layers and barriers that you would be in a doctor's office like this. This also reinforces the idea that we are diving into the psyche of all these characters by kind of just exposing everything and letting it all out, so you can kind of acknowledge it and ignore it and forget that we're in a theater for a little bit. As an MFA student working with the Nevada Conservatory Theater and UNLV, I find it really, really nice to be able to work on shows like this. We were able to design a lot before we get into our professional work. We were able to explore new ideas, try new things, and really create great pieces of art with a lot of other collaborators that are right here in Las Vegas.